Alright guys, what is going on? And today we are back with another video. Today is going to be something a tiny bit different, and I actually have notes for this video. But the other day, a guy called Leafy, you all know who Leafy is, made a video called something like the most savage vegan on the internet, or something like that. And it was basically this woman moaning about how it was why all vegans are racist, something like that. And basically she was a vegan, nothing wrong with vegans, but she was basically comparing the majority of people to racists. And to me, this is just... I actually went and watched the entire video, and I just found it strange as can be. Like, I don't have a problem with vegans, I don't have a problem with racists, be whoever you want to be. But when you compare vegans to being racist, or like normal people to being racist, something's not working in your head. Like, straight up. Like, my starting point for this is, she basically said all people discriminate animals. And that just straight off was a special quote. Like, we keep animals as pets, we keep them as livestock, we live off animals, we have them for thousands of years. But like, to say that we are discriminating animals, no, I can't see any logic behind this, like, at all. She went on to say things like, well, it started off with a tweet basically, and her reply to it was, milking a cow is the same as, like, enticing the slaves and whatnot. And for me, it's just the biggest load of horseshit I've ever heard. I mean, yeah, fair enough, we abuse animals, like, in the sense of we get things out of them without caring for them properly, especially in, like, livestock and whatnot. But even if you think about it, we use pets for comfort more than anything. Like, we have thousands of rabbits, well, millions of rabbits, like, as pets. And in the wild, they burrow, but overall, we keep them in a hutch. It's completely illogical, and I made this point to many people. But then, like, she's just outrageous, like, saying that the way people treat animals is worthless. Right. I know I said we abuse animals and whatnot, but they still have a good life under people. Even like poultry farmers and whatnot, they still have good lives. You can't even... I'm fairly sure if this woman did any research on the matter, she'd completely change this video. I know the video's over a year old, but I only just seen it, and it was because of Leafy. But I just don't get how people can be so wrong. Like, farmers spend hundreds of thousands a year on some farms trying to provide the best they can for, like, the animals, whether it's a pig, a horse, a sheep, a chicken, whatever. If the farm is good and done right, it's a very prestigious thing, I want to say, but it is not something that it should be determine an animal's life is worthless. This is coming from a guy who did animal management, has friends who are vegans, has friends who are vegetarians, but I just can't get my head around this logic. How are vegans how is, like, keeping a chicken in a shed the same as keeping a black person as a slave? It's something that's just completely stupid and makes no sense. I'm sorry if I keep on stopping for a minute. My notes keep on closing on me. Animals are property, which is another quote that she made. It depends on the circumstances. Pets, no. Well, technically it is a property because it belongs to the person, but the way dogs are treated nowadays is better than some people. Like, if you watch all these celebrities, their dogs are pampered. And when I say pampered, I mean that they have £13,000 clothes on a dodge. For me, that's just not okay in any way, shape or form. And I don't know how she can sit there and say this type of stuff. But anyway, finally, she went on to say that kids are, well, pigs are smarter than 2-year-olds. And this is one thing that I'll agree on. She said that we treat pigs so poorly, yet we treat children so well. I agree that everybody assumes pigs are these vile, filthy creatures, but if you know your research, a pig's hut is cleaner than the average person's bedroom and whatnot. So for me, she's right on this one. Like, certain animals do need more respect and whatnot, but overall, the video was complete horseshit. I mean, I've done animal research, I've watched the most brutal videos of slaughterhouses, I've watched some of the most twisted things that can be done to animals, yet the video is basically saying that keeping a chicken in a shed is the same as having a black person as a slave. Yeah, that's really not true. The woman's YouTube was called something like Saucy, it was something like SOSSY, something like that. If you want to go check her out, you can do, but just overall, the video is so retarded, and if you guys have any thoughts on the matter, please be sure to let me know, because I don't get how people are so retarded in this world. In a world where you have the access to access any information in the world, and you're still making that narrow-minded quotes, yeah, fine if you're a vegan, but you don't have to go around chatting your bullshit opinions. If you have an actual logical, opinion, fine, but if you're just here to chat bullshit, then please keep your opinions to yourself. And I know this video won't change anything on anyone's views, but people are just tired of bullshit, especially if you actually understand the topic. Anyway guys, that's the video. I hope you've all enjoyed, and if you want to see more little bitching sessions I guess, please be sure to let me know, and I'll see you all next time.